Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, dude.
Just came out. Oh. Well, good morning. We're back out here again, trying to get us a turkey. Came back into the spot that we went in opening weekend. It finally opened back up, so we was able to sneak back in here. The original spot I wanted to go to, there was already a truck there parked there this morning. Talked to the gentleman, very nice guy, and him and his buddy were gonna hunt that side. They were in there yesterday on the adjacent area, and they heard two birds gobbling over there, so they're gonna go try to hunt those birds this morning. So I pushed up, and I'm hunting the other side of the same area, just the other side of the drainage from them, and it's a big drainage, so we're not going to be in each other's way at all. And if the birds are on my side, should have some pretty good luck. If they're on their side, then they should have some good luck. But that's public land, and that's why you got to get up early and beat people out here when it's a hot area. So, but we snuck down in here just after 6:30, so it's only been shoot time for about 10 minutes or so, 15 minutes, and we haven't heard a bird yet. Heard a lot of owls and crows and everything else, but haven't heard a turkey yet. So, but pretty good area. I cut some tracks on the walk in on the road, so I know there's birds in this area. Looks like some old scratching down in here and stuff, so we're just gonna sit and be quiet and call a little bit and see if we can catch one that's cruising on by. We'll see how today turns out. It's just after 7, and we've been sitting here, did a couple calling sessions, and just heard a bird gobble that way, probably 150 yards out. So hopefully he's making his way this way. I turned around, I came up here, and I came up a little bit higher up on the ridge with him to get on the same elevation as him, and just heard him. I did a little bit of calling, and then just heard him gobble straight out in front of us. He's still pretty far out, so we'll see here maybe a couple minutes, and then see if we might have to sneak on in there. hunting over here. And we got one straight in front of us over here. Maybe should have stayed in our original setup. Almost sounds like that bird is coming. The first bird was coming towards that original setup. But I heard this other one and I thought it was him walking away, so I wanted to come over here. So, just heard him gobble straight in front of us. I'm gonna creep up there and see if we can make a move on him. So we moved in closer. We're actually just up off this skid road that's down here at the very bottom of this drainage. And sounds like we heard one way on the other side of the drainage. And then I just heard one back over far off, probably 300-400 yards away. So it sounds like we got 3 or 4 different birds in it. It was a hen gobble. Seems like he's circling around us either way on top. Well, I think I screwed that one all up. It was a pretty crazy morning. It was quiet at first, and then about 7:15, birds gobbling pretty much all around us. But we were set up in that one spot, that first spot, and we had some birds gobbling. And what I thought was the bird moving away and like above us. I think that was actually a second bird. And so I swung around, did another setup on that one, thinking it was the original bird. And then the original bird, I think, went down below and was calling, but I could still hear an upper bird, but it sounded far away. So then I moved down closer towards the bird that sounded closer and did another setup closer down on that low bottom road. And then what do you know, the upper bird sounded like he came right where we were set up at the second time. And he was gobbling his head off, and I hadn't responded and everything. And I got too impatient. I think that's what got me. And I started pushing up the hill. And at one point it sounded like he gobbled 60 yards away. And so I just set it behind a tree, and I had a bunch of brush in front of me. It's super thick right now in here with all this green up. And so I did some calling, and he was gobbling back, and then just went silent. didn't hear anything, didn't hear him take off, didn't hear anything. I crept up here and haven't got him to gobble back again. I don't know if he saw me moving or moved over here and didn't see any hens, so he just moved off. Not sure what happened, but I probably should have just stayed in my either original spot or even my second spot and just sat still and not got impatient. I think that's what got me this morning. But got some birds gobbling. I know they're in the area, and I heard some hens too. Well, I'm gonna hang out and then see if I can get them to strike off again, and then that way I can maybe try to make another move on them. Now back at the truck. I walked around a little bit more, put on some good miles, and did a little bit of calling here and there, see if I could strike up another bird or that same bird again, but couldn't get nothing. So pretty frustrated with myself, pretty mad. I told myself to be patient. Turkey's about game of patience, and I didn't do that. So I was set up pretty good this morning, first spot, and I heard some birds, and like I said, I thought I heard the bird working, like he was trying to skirt behind me. So I got up, made a move, get on that same level with him and see if I can, and getting like in front of him. And then I thought I heard the bird moving down below, so I pushed down, and it was the bird coming across. And I think I had multiple birds in that area, and I was just getting thrown off thinking it was the same bird moving around a lot. So, and then I got close to him. I think I was probably within 70 yards of him, and he was on the other side of this thick brush patch, and it sounded like I had him fired up pretty good, and calling and scratching, and he was gobbling right back, and did that 3 or 4 times, and then nothing. So I don't know if he saw me moving. I wasn't set up the best. I tried to just position a tree between me and him, and I was looking on either side of the tree, seeing if I could see him pop through the brush, but I don't know if he saw me first and then got out of there, or if he didn't see a hen, so he got out. Not sure. So, like I said, I'm pretty frustrated with myself, because I think if I would have either stayed in that first setup, or if I even would have stayed in that second setup, I probably would have had a good opportunity this morning. So, lesson learned for this week today is patience. And maybe I should have brought a decoy out. I don't know. Maybe that would have made me stay seated, so I wouldn't have to pick up everything and be doing a lot of movement. But oh well, that's the way it goes sometimes. But I know there's birds in here, and I heard them on the other side of the drainage and on my side of the drainage, so I know there's birds in here. I think I'm gonna give tomorrow off and kind of let the birds relax a little bit more, calm back down. And I got some stuff I gotta do at the house anyways, and then I'll try to get out here Saturday morning and get on them again. So I couldn't get it done for you today, but hopefully this will lead into a bird on this weekend. So thanks once again for watching, and we appreciate it. Thank you.